Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Rajon Rondo is out there with Carlton Carrington.
Here you go.
Then there's Allen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Bosh in at the 4 slot. And for Los Angeles, Jop out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Rodman in at the 3 slot. No good from Bosh. Here's Jop. Jared Allen grabs the miss. It's Bosh, that time on the assist by Allen.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Now here's Beal. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jop. Now Beal fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Beal. Here's Bosh. Williamson with the block.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for L.A. Pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to Rodman. Over in the corner, Paul. They get it back.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Grant, he's checked in for Williamson. Beal fires from way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Allen. Beal pulls it in. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And then Paul slams it in.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Bosh. Pass to James. Shoots over Grant. No good from LeBron. There's Beal with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beal's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Allen, a screen on Williams. Here's Carrington. And the shot goes down.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just staying nimble inside. Williams manages to get around the contact.
Allen outside. Dunleavy for 3, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. He got it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles leads by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here is Howard after the basket by Los Angeles. Lays it up off the glass.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Williams with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Lobbed up here for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Williams, here we go. Count it. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
Carrington with the ball over Williams. And it's Carrington missing. Williams passes to Leslie. And Beal kicks to Williams. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Williams has got 10 points.
And Williams feels comfortable pulling up from deep. Outstanding at just squaring himself up and pulling the trigger.
Allen, a screen on Beal. Dunleavy for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Outside for Beal. Puts up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. There's Beal with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Beal's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Allen, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beal from long range. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Chris Bosh. Rajon Rondo is out there with Carlton Carrington. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Rodman in at the small forward. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Rondo. No scoring in this one. Rodman finds Carrington. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And it's Rodman, top of the key. Williamson against Allen. Paul for three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Paul's got 5 points so far.
No surprise there from Paul. He's been doing that for 2 decades.
It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Heads-up play with the ball there, getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Here's Rondo. A slam dunk by Rondo.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
And here is Paul. He has 5. Beal with the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Williamson kicks to Jop. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rodman finds Paul. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Rodman. Here's Bosh, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Then as Rodman picks one up.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And so Bosh nails both of them.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Jop, defended by Gasol. And that one's good, Jop.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the dunk by Bosh.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here?
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Paul. And then Paul slams it in.
You see how elusive Paul can be, especially when he's handling the ball like this.
Paul's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Rodman, no luck.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Jop. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 6 assists now in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Outside for Beal. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Beal's got 27.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Fades. Rondo with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
No doubt one of the more imaginative players in our league. Paul consistently finds ways to score.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Rondo passes to Bosch. There's Beal with the three. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Oh, the power on that prudence.
Wow. Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot to stop the run, and Rondo finishes inside.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
James with it. Here he goes. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now James following the three-point attempt by Chris Mullin. Here's Coleman. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, that's a smart shot right there. I like how he let the play develop naturally.
Here's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Curry outside. It's good. The assist that time from Mullin.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
James, the pass to Green. Free throw line jump shot. It's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Clock at 6. And the shot is long. Mullen for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Right side, Green over Marshall, and it's Green missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Richardson for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
James kicks to Green. Pass to Collier. Back to Green. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Green is out there with Williams. And it's Marbury in at the point guard position.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Pass to Mullen. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, in terms of points per attempt, the corner 3 is one of the most efficient shots in the game.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Sinks the triple. Coleman's got 7 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Williams. James is out there with McKee. Then it's Collins. And it's McAdoo in at the 5, down low. Hands it from downtown.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to McKee. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
Outside, Mullen. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Credit that outstanding pass to the open man.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McAdoo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Collier. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
And the D has no answer for Richardson so far. He's getting whatever kind of shot he wants.
And Green slams it in.
Well, that was an athletic play. They just put it in the air and let him go get it.
Curry passes to Mullen. Rebounded by McAdoo.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Green, the pass to McAdoo. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Here's James. Banked in off the glass.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Richardson for three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You got to like what Jason Richardson has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The drive by James. And the basket is good. James has got 4 this quarter.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
And here's Richardson outside. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. And Los Angeles leads by 19. You got to like what Jason Richardson has done in this game.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Coleman. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
James against Curry. They swipe it. And here we go. And stolen by Richardson. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Good on the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Richardson's got 36.
And his ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Here's Collier. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Richardson. Los Angeles leading by 20. Puts up a deep three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, you got to hit him more than that to prevent the basket. Nice focus right there.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shoot out like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Oh, that's blocked.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. James, the pass to Green. Here's Coleman. Post covering. There's a good screen. Here's Collier. Over Mullen. Off the left rim and out. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to post. And here's Richardson. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Richardson's got 45 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Collier. And a lot of contact on that one, so she'll shoot 2 here.
I hope you didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She's showing some toughness inside.
Good on both. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Now here is Mullen. Pass to Curry. Richardson outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Here's Collier. Back to James. The three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
Pass to Mullen. Three-pointer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league. I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Now, here's Marshall. Post finds Curry. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Coleman. 35 seconds left in the game. Coward. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Pass to post. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Mullen with the three. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Green left side. Count the basket.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was... Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. There's Lopez with the three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's nothing new for Lopez. His range extends far beyond that three-point line.
And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And so nice to see that mid-range shot. You can tell he's been putting in the work from that area.
Lillard attacking. Lopez kicks to Baker. Pass to Hodges from the arc. Sorber with the rebound. Now here's Doncic. Bosch in the post. Lopez covering and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lillard the pass to Lopez. A three ball. It's good from long range. Lopez has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles.
Hard to believe this was a late addition to Lopez's game. A big man with a consistent stroke.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
There's Lopez with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lopez has got 9.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Outside Bosch. To the inside. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Cassell. Inside. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Crushing it
right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Baker in the corner. And the three ball is good. Baker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, in addition to scoring, Lillard is a gifted facilitator. He'll detect those big weaknesses in the defense.
Deep two from Lopez. Cans the shot from the wing. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. We've got Baker, Ilyasova out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Hodges. And it's Lillard in at the one. 1:56 left here in the second. Baker in the corner. Shoots the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his fourth assist in this one. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Back to Lopez. Pass to Murdoch. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bosch for three. The rebound by Baker.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. They've got Trevor Ariza. He's out there with Chris Bosh. Nick Young is out there with Doncic. And it's Murdoch in at the point.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Doncic grabs the miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bosh can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Doncic. And that one drops. Doncic has got 6.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by Los Angeles.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Lopez has got 23.
Well, this wasn't always part of Lopez's game, but now you have to guard him closely on the catch.
And it's Doncic missing. Puts up a deep three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And did you see where he shot that from? My goodness.
Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to Hodges from past the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Sorber. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And that one's good by Lopez.
It is huge for this team when Lopez is in rhythm. As we know over his long career, he's a very capable scorer.
Takes a step back. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Lopez has got 12 points in just the second half. The three for Doncic. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
And it's Lillard with the response triple. No one more competitive than Dame.
Here's Los Angeles now. And Hodges kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Here's Sorber. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Sorber's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Brook Lopez has been leading the charge tonight for Los Angeles. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Lopez has got 35 in the game.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, that's how you create offense. Lillard with the great setup.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Doncic. Over Lillard. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Lillard from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Launches it. And it's Murdoch missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to Doncic. Outside Bosh. Here's Sorber. Stolen away. Baker passes to Hodges. Lets the three fly. Bosch grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Lopez from long range. The long distance three is buried. Lopez has got 41. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got 44.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Heat check. It's amazing how many guys can shoot it consistently from way past the line these days.
And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Sorber. Pass to Murdoch. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here is Lillard. The three. Kept alive. Takes a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Provides a nice balance to their offense when she's hitting mid-range jumpers. It forces the defense to worry about another part of the floor.
Puts up a deep three. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. There's Lopez with the three from beyond the arc and then some.
And that's nothing new for Lopez. His range extends far beyond that three-point line.
Here's Skinner. Misses the step-back jump shot. Drives to the hoop. Let's go. And Ilyasova kicks to Lopez. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, at this stage of his career, Brooks' primary role on offense is to be a catch-and-shoot threat.
Here's Skinner. Nice D from Lillard. There's Lopez with the three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
We've got Gasol. Mason Wallace is out there with Richardson. And it's Beck in at the small forward position. And here's Richardson following the three from Brook Lopez. Pass to Gay. Shot clock at 5. Out to Wallace. Fires for three. Lillard with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Richardson the pass to Gasol. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles leads by 12. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Definitely within Baker's comfort zone. He is looking more and more confident in that mid-range.
Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes Baker just too much for defenders, which is why this guy gets fouled so often.
And he sinks the second. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Rush outside, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 15. Driving in, and he slams it one-handed.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
.149 left in the second quarter. Pass to Skinner. Here is Hodges. Gasol, a screen on Lopez. Hodges against Lillard. 6 to shoot. The alley-oop. It's deflected. Ilyasova dishes to Lopez. Here's Baker. The putback. Pass to Hodges. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The second chance effort. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 7 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Skinner. And again, unable to change momentum here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Gasol. Here's Miles. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Lillard outside. There's Baker. He's guarded by Hodges. Back to Baker. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
There's Baker. He's defended by Gasol. The fadeaway. Baker, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Drops in the layup for 2. Baker's got 11 points.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
1:51 left to play here in the third. Baker, no good. Pass to Skinner. From 13, that one good for 2.
Well, if you give her that midi, she'll take it. No problem dropping the jumper.
There's Baker, defended by Gasol. There's Baker. He's got 11. Over Gasol. That one wide left. Here's Skinner. Shoots over Lillard. Skinner misses. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Baker with the drive.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 19. Pass to Hodges. Here's Beck. They set the pick. Here's Skinner. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Baker. He's got 13. Lopez outside. Back to Baker. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Skinner. Here's Beck, defended by Ilyasova. Here's Gay. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top, up 19. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Here's Baker. Pass to Lopez. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Baker. Here is Hodges. He's guarded by Hodges. Here's Baker. Bank shot, no good. Pass to Hodges. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, Beck. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Lillard. Back to Baker. The kick out to Ilyasova. Pass to Hodges. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lopez, no luck. And here is Gasol. Here's Gay. Lopez covering. Here's Beck. Gasol on the wing. Here is Hodges. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Baker. The rebound by Gasol. Here's Skinner. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Baker. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Beck. Offline from the high post. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Baker. He's guarded by Hodges. Baker passes to Lillard. There's Lopez with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Right wing. There's the three. Haywood with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Carrington missing. Allen for three. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Pass to Carrington. And it's blocked.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness. Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Now here's Thomas to the right side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Williams to the left side wing. There's the drive. Got a piece of it.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Here's Bailey. Off target from three-point range. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wasted no time on that one. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Williams, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Allen for the three. Connects from three-point range. Allen's got 6.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Driving in. And the layup is good.
Well, showing us what she can do. Puts the ball on the floor and goes.
Thomas surveying the D. Allen's shot is off. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. The three from Thomas. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. One second left, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
They've got Haywood, also Mahorn out there. Fisher is out there with Stackhouse. From deep, Fisher. The shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Cooper. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, that was one of those no, yes type shots.
Haywood with a screen on Allen. Going inside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Bangs home the trifecta.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Here's Banchero. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Haywood.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for. Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
Los Angeles leading by 17 from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Cooper. No good from outside. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Harrington. Boucher with the rebound.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Carrington. Now, here is Haywood. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Outside Thomas. Now here's Allen. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Allen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. Pass to Carrington. Now Bailey. Williams. Here is Haywood. To the middle. Trying to find Carrington and gets it to him. And it's good. 2 points.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Scalabrine. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Pass to Ainge. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
For the three, trains it from beyond the arc. Ainge has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just see. The uptick in confidence, everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now, here's Thomas. He has yet to score. Three-pointer. And it's Ainge that time on the assist by Thomas.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Carrington. Now Haywood. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Here's Carrington to the inside. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Nailed from three-point land. Ainge has got 15 points.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Watch out below, driving with some bad intentions.
Haywood's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to Carrington. And here is Williams. Clock at 4. Picked by Haywood. Wing shot on the way. And the jumper is good.
You know, it's important that she does damage from that mid-range area. Good touch on the jumper.
Ainge the pass to Scalabrine. Here is House. And Los Angeles with the triple.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Oh, great vision by her to find a teammate with an even better look.
The shot's good from Ainge.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
The rebound by Cooper. Danny Ainge on the wing. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
At times, she is tough to contain, especially when she's moving the basketball.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And here is Los Angeles now. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch it from there. He will.
Pass to Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Ainge. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Eddie House. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fox is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's King. Then it's Starks. And it's Kittles in at the point. And for Los Angeles, they've got Zach Randolph. Nurkic is out there with Batum. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Roy in at the 2 spot. Roy against Starks. And the shot goes in from Kittles.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
Launches a 3. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by McCollum.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Starks the pass to Hibbert. Back to Starks for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Buries it from 3-point range.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Starks now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Batum. Roy from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
King with it. Defended by Batum. Fox passes to King. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Batum. King's shot is off. For 3, Roy. Hibbert pulls it in. 1:12 left to play here in the first. And Fox gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Brandon Roy. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Roy's got 12 points in the game.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Back to Hibbert. Starks up top. He's covered by Roy.
What a fierce competitor. They don't want Starks to hold back. They want him in attack mode like on that possession.
Outside Roy. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here is Starks. For 3. Randolph grabs the board. For 3, Roy. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 18.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Roy is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Batum. And it's Randolph in at the 5, patrolling the paint. El Amin. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Roy. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smith, the pass to Kittles. Inside, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Yeah, like a huge, hungry grizzly bear. Hibbert feasting at the rim.
Pass to Roy. Takes the three. Trains the three-pointer. Roy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stolen by McCollum. And Roy with a clear path to the hoop. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by McCollum. Roy's got 33.
And how about his awareness there, recognizing the open man?
To the paint, here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
For three, Roy, and a... Can Los Angeles with the triple.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Starks outside from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Starks against Roy. A shot by Starks, no good. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolutely dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Fox. Then it's Starks. Then it's King. And it's Kittles in at the point. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Sharp on the wing. Covered by Starks. And there's...
Oh, man!
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
A minute 50 left in the third. And Fox gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Roy against Starks. And the layup's good off the glass. Starks has got 6.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Washington. Sharp with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Sharp. That's good. He has 6.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And Fox gets it to go.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Sharp on the wing. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Here's Kittles. He's guarded by McCollum. The kick out to Fox. Goes up at the stripe. Good D by McCollum. Los Angeles leading by 23. Left side Roy. Washington passes to Sharp. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got C.J. McCollum. Zach Randolph is out there with Washington. Then it's Roy. And it's Sharp in at the 3 slot. Hibbert against Washington. Now here's Hibbert. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Fox dishes to Starks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lets it go with the 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. On the wing, Starks. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Sharp driving the lane, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Kittles. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And one of Sharp's signature moves. The tight handles allow him to create space with ease.
And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Cummings. Wide open look. The rebound by Washington. Evans against Sharp. Over Evans. Back to Sharp. Over Evans. Again, Los Angeles.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Stolen by Randolph. And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Sharp. Washington kicks to Randolph. Launches a 3. Yes, indeed it is. But he's now 8 for 14.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Elamine, the pass to Cummings. to end the run, and it's good on the way in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Washington. Good work there as it goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Roy attacking. Washington against Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Here's Burton. Sweet move, and that's 2 points. points for her on the layup.
She knew exactly where she was in relation to the rim. Goes up and gets it done in the paint.
For three, Nance hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Irving. Bamba setting the pick for Irving. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Person, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Nance against Hill. It's deflected.
And he's like a pogo stick. Nance just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yes, that goes in.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Here's Mikan after Los Angeles picked up three with their left. And he dunks it down.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Pass to Person. The three sinks the three-pointer. Person's got 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Irving. Lets it go from deep. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. For three, Nance. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an...
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
So with James on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. They got Jop. Person is out there with Daniel Gibson. Then it's Nance. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mikan passes to Irving. Over Person. Irving can't hit. Here's Los Angeles now. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Hill passes to Burton. Hill, a screen on Gibson. Hill looking around. The rebound by Nance.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Burton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Nance has got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just 5 to shoot. Hill has the open look. Misses the jumper. Pass to Person. Fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Can they get it? And it's Hill with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Nance, no good. The kick out to Hill. Takes the 13-footer, and so it's Los Angeles. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Deep two from Hill. Again, missing Hill.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Hits the three-point bomb. Person's got 24.
Well, that's exactly where the ball is supposed to go. Excellent read on the assist.
Burton, the pass to Bamba. Here's Burton. Down low. Stolen by Varejao. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The shot's good from Nance.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Person no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got his 5th rebound in this one. Took him no time at all on that one. Nance has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
That bucket in no time at all. Person's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Drills it from outside.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Los Angeles.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stolen. For three, Gibson. A three-pointer is right on target. Gibson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Bamba. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Here's Hill. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Varejão's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For three, Nance. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Nance has got 36. Bamba. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Person. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Person's got 39.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Irving. And nothing is falling for him right now. Irving's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. For 3, Nance. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Irving passes to Mikan. Over jump. Nails the baby hook.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Gibson. Out to the right wing. Here's Person. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game. Understanding the situation.
Stolen by Varejão. Gibson for 3. Sinks the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Burton. And here is Bamba. He's guarded by Varejão. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejão. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejão. Here's Los Angeles now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Person with the bucket.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Here's Burton. Pass to Hill. On the high post, he drills it.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Now here's West. Here's Wedman. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Pass to Kneppel. And the three ball is good.
Lights out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Kneppel tight or he'll knock those down.
Paul with the steal. And then Paul slams it in.
Burned him and he said, see you later.
Now West. Kneppel with the rebound. And here is Paul. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Traps in the tray.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
West kicks to Towns. They need this. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Kneppel. It's stolen. Here's Wedman. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Paul left side. O'Neal outside. In the corner, Kneppel with it. That three off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
West outside. Here's Wedman. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wedman's got 5 points so far.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Kneppel with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
West can't hit. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Leslie. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Petrovic from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Petrovic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Los Angeles leading by 10. From outside the arc, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Gooden with some arc, and yes, it's good. Gooden's got his first points of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
It's good from long range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there. and continuing to press the advantage.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Pass to Barry. High post, Embiid. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprised.
Oh, wow, what a slam from Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Barry. Williamson outside. Into the lane. And oh! Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's intercepted. And here's West from the arc. Tries again. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williamson.
A bowling ball on the glass. Williamson's big body is so difficult to box out.
Cans it from downtown. 19 seconds left in the first half. Ball against West. Leslie with the steal. Throws it up high. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Petrovic. The 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, you're not going to find a better floor general than Paul. He knows where everybody is on the court.
To the inside. Here's Leslie. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taken to the sky. What an incredible dunk.
West with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Here's Petrovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. West passes to Barry. Here's Wedman. Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. He gets that one. And that's now 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Connects from three-point range. Petrovic has got 15 points in just the second half. Pass to Barry. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Great lob, and she handles the slam.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McGrady. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Pass to Petrovic. Paul for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
West with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Shoots the 3, and there's the bucket from Petrovic. Petrovic has got 33 points. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Here's Shaq, and finished off by O'Neal.
That is how you finish.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from West.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
In the corner, Knueppel with it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
Well, I love the decision there, finding her teammate wide open.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wedman the pass to West. Bounce pass Embiid. Pass to Wedman. And here's Embiid. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
O'Neal sets the screen for Paul. Towns with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Barry, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Here's the break. The rejection by Paul.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop.
Here's Shaq, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Redmond the pass to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Here's Paul. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Petrovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Petrovic has got 39.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now Embiid lets it go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Paul with the ball. Pass to Petrovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Ionescu. Screen by Şengün. A three-pointer is right on target.
Got to get up close to her if you're a defender. She's a player who can hurt you from deep.
Outside for Korver. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Ionescu. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The rejection by Paul.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Brown finds Şengün. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Gordon for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A timely pass to take full advantage of the opening. Great stuff.
Outside Korver. No good with the triple. Brown with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Petrovic. He's got 6. Pass to Leslie. 51 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot goes in.
The balance, the focus. She's good at staying locked in on the task at hand.
Here's Ionescu. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it.
Look out. Rises up and she slams home the alley-oop.
.34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown outside. Şengün kicks to Gordon. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Gordon's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've all already got him in a rhythm.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from out.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Los Angeles leads by 2, and the second quarter will get underway just after. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Leslie. Kicks it out to Paul. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
O'Neal passes to Leslie. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Beal. Here's the three. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Petrovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Timeout.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Şengün with the screen for Brown. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Beal from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 16.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Beal's shot is good.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Ionescu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal with the steal. A finish. And finished off by Beal.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Beal's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. The kick out to Odom. Gordon with no one around. Offline with his 3. Pass to Petrovic. Beal from long range. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so we wrap up the first half. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-3 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Ionescu. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Ball fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to Howard. Here's Ionescu. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way.
Paul dishes to Leslie. Driving inside. Şengün with the rebound. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. King against Beal. 4 on the clock. 18 feet out. And it's Gordon missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Paul. Petrovic knocks down the 3-ball. Petrovic has got 12 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leslie, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shaq against Garnett. Here's Ionescu. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown inside, Shaq on him, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
Brown the pass to Gordon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And Paul gets it to go in.
How about the savvy of Paul? You'd think the contact would bother him, but CP finds a way.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. And here's Gordon. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside, Beal. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Howard. That one falls.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Paul, and he gets it to go. And Los Angeles leads by 16.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Good on the triple.
Nice read by her there, sensing the available perimeter shooter and finding him.
Paul passes to Beal. Shaq with a screen on Brown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feel.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. Gervin out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the pace. And for Los Angeles, Mitchell is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Grant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here is Paul. George Gervin picking up that last basket. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Johnson against Paul. To the paint, here's Dentley, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Mitchell, off with the layup. Johnson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Mitchell with the steal. Floats it up for Williamson. Paul passes to Grant. First quarter. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Gervin, and Grant sends it back.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Paul with the bucket.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Now, here's Johnson. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Paul. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Pass to Sampson. Down low. Here's Dentley. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Dentley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Johnson, the pass to Gervin. Here's Olajuwon. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Ball against Johnson. Williamson in the post. Kicks it out to Paul. No good on the triple. 1:04 left in the first quarter. And there's Gervin. That's good on the assist by Olajuwon.
Well, that's a couple of tough points right there. That was a battle inside.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Basket good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Johnson outside. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Olajuwon. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
The drive by Paul. Mitchell in the corner, and stolen by Olajuwon. Johnson outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Grant, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
We've got Nance. He's out there with Olajuwon. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. Paul passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, Mitchell flashes his range.
What a bomb from Mitchell, showing off his range there.
Here's Johnson. Williamson with the block.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim. Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Shaq against Olajuwon. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here.
Donovan Mitchell climbs the ladder.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Here's Johnson. He has 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Blackman, defended by Paul. Blackman's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 8. O'Neal trying to break free. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Looking to end the run, and the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got his first basket.
Well, that's just taking what the defense gives. You can usually find some room in that mid.
Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Johnson against Paul. Johnson down low. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Pass to Williamson. Mitchell outside. Left side, O'Neal. Chet punishing the defense inside.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Blackman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him move it for a better look.
Williamson kicks to Mitchell. Off target from outside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And it's Grant in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Grant's got 5.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Here's Blackman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Grant outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And the three off target. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Johnson outside. Pass to Dantley. Shoots over Grant. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 7 on the basket from Dantley. And it's Paul with the ball for L.A. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And finished off by Paul.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From 17 feet out, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 8.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Paul passes to O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. For 3, Nance. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. O'Neal is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Grant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Deron Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 10. Paul, right side. There's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you're not going to find a better floor general than Paul. He knows where everybody is on the court.
Paul against Johnson. Pass to Dantley. Five on the clock. Back to Johnson. Pulls it from the elbow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Deron Williams.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Paul dishes to Williamson. Shaq kicks to Williamson. There's Beal with the 3. It's good from long range. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
And it's Durbin finishing it off.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Paul against Johnson. Paul passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's Johnson. Magic Johnson pushing through the contact.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Outside, Beal fires from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Beal's got 6 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Dantley the pass to Sampson. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Magic. Look at him playing through contact.
Well, they used every bit of that shot clock, but all that matters is that it ended in a make.
Williamson up top. Covered by Gervin. Over in the corner, Paul gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And Paul is dangerous from the perimeter. You can't let him get comfortable from that corner pocket. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gervin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that's what you want to see. When you work the ball inside, good things happen.
And both free throws good for Gervin. Here's Paul. He's got 11. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Paul against Johnson to the left wing. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Olajuwon's got 6. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Williamson. And Brent now top of the key. Paul with the 3. Good, and Brent gets the assist. Brent's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Beal for the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Johnson, the pass to Dantley. Here is Olajuwon. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half. Fires from way outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 21. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4 spot. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Dantley. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant. And Paul launches it from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got 20 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
It's tipped. It's Beal on the wing. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Shaq. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Left side, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Hall. Kicks it out to Williamson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Johnson. Pass to Dantley. Over Beal. A shot by Dantley, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Paul with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Grant. Pass to Beal. There's the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Here's Sampson. Back to Johnson. Here's Dantley. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Beal. Kicks it out to Grant. Outside, Beal. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. From the high post. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Paul passes to O'Neal. No good. Shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
1:25 left in the fourth. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Dantley. Outside Gervin. Good D by Williamson. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 30. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Pass to Gervin.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Gervin.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-6 run. Paul dishes to Leslie. Pass to Grant. Here's O'Neal. And he makes good on the layup.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He doesn't get the second one. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gervin. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal from long range. good, and Grant gets the assist.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.